Oh, we're live.
Hello. Hey everybody, and welcome to our week one Big Brother Canada recap show. We're off to a great start here. I am here, as always, with John Richardson to talk about all things Big Brother Canada. We're going to talk about the episodes. We're going to give a little spoilers at the end. We have exclusive interviews with the evicted house guests and all that good stuff. So let's sit back and enjoy the show. First off, though, before we get into anything, I just want to kind of apologize about the whole live stream business. We kind of got into a little bit of trouble with Global TV, and we are working on it. We're a little bit of trouble. So we are working on it. We are working with them, trying to iron out a deal where we can just live stream the episodes for you, not archive them and stuff like that, but have them on a website for the hour for you and bring you that stuff, because I know that you guys really enjoyed all of that. But other than that, you can thumbs up this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at Goodyear1975. And where can I find you, Mr. Jonah?
Hey everyone, John Richardson here. Really starting to get into Big Brother Canada. I'm loving the season so far. I know we're only a week in, but again, we want to apologize. We loved having that live stream up. Dana, you say a lot of information. Did you want to read my diary? You can just start. We're not just wanting to work out a deal, but we just don't want to step on anybody's toes with that, so we pull down the feeds. We're not in any trouble. Don't worry, everybody. Dana and I are going to be here every week talking about it. We did kind of send out a workaround that is known publicly, so it didn't come from us, but we do know that it works. So just follow Dana and I and Your Reality Recaps for any info on that. All right. You're so funny.
Okay, let's get right into it. This is your first foray into the Big Brother Canada world, John, so I want to know, the intro to that house was bloody amazing. What did you think?
Okay, first of all, your money is really pretty, right?
Yes.
And I don't mean to jump around. It's very pretty money. I love all the colors. It matches all my outfits. But you have a lot of it. The budget on Big Brother Canada is huge. Oh my God. When I was thinking about just the last season's house in the U.S., it was like Sanford and Son compared to this. I'm loving the house and the set for Big Brother Canada 3. I love the steampunk and all of that. I just want to get some goggles myself, like Cindy with an S has, and just go for it.
Yeah, do you think it was kind of designed, it's so busy in there, every room except for the bedroom is so busy. Do you think it's kind of designed to make them go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, really early, in all of that busyness?
I think everything is. I think the whole thing with the vault, which I've never heard of, is designed to make them go insane. I think holding up the balloons and then getting the number and then having to figure it out. What was it, 30 hours they said it took to figure out?
That was just the balloons. That was just the balloons.
Yeah, and then had to figure out the right combination. And oh my gosh, look at the technology that's in the house.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
The U.S. one looks like
better and better.
The U.S. one looks like Lincoln Logs compared to.
Do you like the two-story format? I know, the Big Brother house, except for the HOH room, is all at one level. Do you like this whole bedrooms on one side and bathroom on one end and
I personally don't know. I want everything in one spot, but I think again, you made a really good point, Dana. It's designed to make them go crazy. If you have bedrooms on one side of the house, you got to get up, you're tired, you got to walk across the house to go to the bathroom, the one bathroom, right?
Yeah, the one bathroom. Or sneak into the HOH room if you can. But
there you go.
I don't know, I love it. I love the house. What did you think? They walk in and there's nothing. Nothing.
Where's my Xanax? Where's my Xanax?
I could see Eric walking into that house going, "Bye, everybody."
I can't see Eric getting past the front door. Okay, already he was.
No bed, no couch, no food. He'd be gone.
Let's talk about the food for a little bit, because Canada's version of slop looks a lot worse than
it is. It's disgusting. And Dan even said, because Dan was in the house for a night on season 1, And he tasted the slop, and he's like, our slop is gross, but your slop is, like, next level disgusting. Watching the reactions to slop was, like, my favorite part.
Oh, well, the U.S. slop, you can see there's, like, a little bit of raisins in there. It's like, okay, it's like a little porridge, you know. Yours looks like whole wheat mesh or, like, dough before it's made into bread. Exactly. Like, it looks... and
but they make it for them, though. That's the thing. Like, in the States, you guys have to make your slop. Like, you guys get the powder, and you have to make your slop. They always get theirs.
We're cheap.
They always get theirs put together for them. So
you're royalty in Canada.
Only because it's so disgusting.
You have the mold, and we're in the U.S. making our own slop.
I can just imagine how they have to make it as to why they...
Oh, it would.
Like, why do they have to give it to them pre-made? Like, there's got to be some kind of process in there that they don't want us to know about. I'd
be in the pantry going, I'll make the slop. Extra cinnamon, extra raisin.
Slop is disgusting. But there's no furniture, and it's like, they just, like, sit down, like, crisscross applesauce, kindergarten style, and, like, Cindy's in there going, I'm Cindy with an S, and I'm like, shut up, Cindy with an S. Like,
oh, gosh.
Deal with her. And, like, so they're all, they're all introducing, and it's like, I think she said, like, 4 times, I'm Cindy with an S. It's like, we get it. And I'm sitting there thinking, this isn't Survivor, honey. No one's writing your name down. They'll see it on your challenge plaques. They'll see it on your veto chip. They will see it in multiple places. You don't need to keep saying this. Like,
wonder how you got nominated, Cindy with an S. Everybody knew your name.
Stupid.
That was the one thing. Everyone knew my name. Cindy with an S.
It was so bad. And it's like, I couldn't handle her, and I'm just like, you need to shut up.
I couldn't either, and I love, like, Vince and everyone in the chat room. Everyone was pissed off about, I don't know if I can say that, bleep, upset with Cindy, and you know, going through the competition, immediately the veto competition, and won. You know, you and I had predictions about her. Are we wrong?
I don't know. I've been watching her. We're kind of jumping ahead, but I've been watching her.
Okay.
Like,
just ringing you back.
Yeah, she's got more game or the game she's playing is working a little better than I ever thought it would. I'll just leave it
for her.
Yeah, like, I think it's just weird because they went into this, like, immediate nominations where everyone had to go into the DR and give, like, 2 names, and, like, half of them didn't even know names. It was just, like, the tall one, the blonde, like, it was just, like, crazy. And I think, like, Risha kind of got nominated because no one knew her name, but they could describe her, and she stood out, like, you know, the blonde one with the boobs. Like, I think that's kind of how she got nominated. And she knew going in that, like, that height of hers was going to intimidate, like, all these little, like, 20-something girls. Like, I would be like, what? I would probably come up to her waist, honest to God. Like, that's how short I am. So I would probably be, like, looking at her belly button the whole way. It's crazy. She's so tall, and she's so gorgeous. And it's just, like, she's probably just very intimidating to all the girls. I think that's why she got nominated, because all the girls are just terrified of her.
Well, it's true. I mean, the tall, pretty ones are going to get it. But then, you know, as we kind of were seeing not last night, but the night before, when it was on, it didn't seem like she had much social game. I mean, yeah, she got into the jacuzzi, topless, you know. Other than
I think that was her social game.
Other than showing your boobs, which I would be happy, they're great boobs. You know us gays with our boobs. We love, for some reason, I don't know what it is.
I don't get it. I
don't get it either.
All the gay guys are like, oh my God, the boobs. Like,
it's so foreign. It's so foreign to us that we're like, what? So, besides showing your boobs, you know, she's sitting there talking to Cindy, putting on her makeup, not really out there doing yoga like Pilar was. Pilar. You know, besides flirting with the professional poker player, Kevin. Habada.
I know
he's turning me into a gager. My gosh. Instead of a cougar, I'm a gager. So.
Oh my gosh. So what do you think of the gay guy though? Like, what do you think of your people?
Love him. I would have been the first night I've been sitting on the floor playing spin the bottle.
With a magnet on the bottle, with putting a magnet.
Yeah. It would be funner with alcohol, but whatever.
Oh my God, yeah. So like, I mean, they had nothing first night. Like they were sleeping on. I think what they did was they took the pads off the bathroom bar, like bench seats, and they had towels. Nothing, like no food, nothing to drink but water. And you see,
It was like the start of a horror movie.
yeah, you see like the people that can adapt, and you can see the people that can't adapt. And it was
Yeah.
like when Arissa put up like all of her stuff in the vault, the first thing I noticed was like everyone else was like, oh, Neha looked pissed. Like she looked like she was gonna go through that screen and kill Arissa. Like she was just like, like take away my stuff, bitch. And I'm just like, do you know how fucking lucky you are right now? Arissa Cox is talking to you. Shut up and look happy. That's all I have to say. Like, Arissa Cox is like my idol. I'm like, she can do no wrong, and like she's sitting there talking to you, and you look like someone just pissed on your cereal. Like,
you know what? I mean, when you get a certain age, you need your moisturizer. I'd be like, Alyssa who?
she's young. She's only like in her 20s. Like, come on, she's not old. Like, give me a break.
Gotta start early. There's pollution out there. But in Canada, you guys, we have clear skies. Boy, Canada's just gotten better and better to me every time I watch Big Brother and talk to you.
Yeah, I just, I love it so much. And like, wake up in the morning to Arissa saying, you guys can have your stuff back, but here's what you gotta do to get it. In the backyard are 5 giant balloons with numbers. That is the access code to the vault. Hold these balls up like for 5 hours at a time. You can't even like double up on them. So this challenge, this challenge can take no less than 25 hours. No less.
Yeah.
Like,
and eating slop.
Yeah, on a slop, no sleep. Like they're still in like their dresses and stuff like that. Like I think I saw Cindy wearing Kevin's shirt a little bit. Saw like Risha was wearing somebody's shirt at one point. Like I think the girls just stole the guy's clothes to cover up and to be warm. Like they all. Note to self: if you ever get in the Big Brother house, wear comfy clothes that first night in. Don't get dressed up. Like wear something warm, layer it up. A couple pairs of underwear, a couple pairs of socks, so you have something for the next day.
Layer it up.
Yeah, layer it up. That's what I would do on Survivor too. If I was ever on Survivor, I would go in wearing like 3 fucking layers.
I would look like the kid from The Christmas Story, right? On Survivor, going, this is what I wear to work.
5 pairs of socks on, 3 pairs of underwear, because that one guy lost his manties. And it was like, yeah, I cannot. So they're all uncomfortable, so they're holding up these balls, and nothing ever is simple in Big Brother Canada. Like, second ball in, Kevin to the diary room, make a balloon hit the floor, and you get $1,000. What would you do?
I would have done it for $30. It's part of the game. That's what I mean. When I saw the money spread out, I was like, so pretty.
Yeah,
it reminded me almost like money
those
like
are our
a
hundreds.
Singapore.
Those are our hundreds.
Yeah.
Our 50s are red. Our blue. Our 20s are green. Our 5s are blue. And our
you don't have $1 bills. You don't have $1.
No, we have coin. $2, $2 and $1 coins.
What about pennies? No pennies?
No pennies. We got rid of our penny last year.
Nickels.
We have nickels. And
quarters,
dimes.
like for laundry?
Yeah. Nickels, dimes, quarters. But we got rid of our pennies. So like you round up. Like if something is like $7.57, it costs $7.55. If it's $7.58, it costs $7.60.
Oh, you lost it, math. So
like, we always round up to the nearest 5 cents. So
what do we think of Kevin being chosen the saboteur? I think it's perfect.
I love it. He's the perfect guy for it. Like he's got a poker, like he's gonna know how to play this. Like they picked the perfect guy.
Is he like the Canadian Zach Rance, because Zach's not really gay, but we cuddle with boys, and I can cuddle with girls too.
Oh yeah, it's because we had our Zanky moment. I'm calling them Penny, but yeah, we've had I don't think he's as wild as Zach. I don't think he's gonna be he's very controlled. Like Zach was quite uncontrolled. I think Kevin is more controlled in his actions, and he's going to be more strategic as to it. Like I think Zach was a little more emotional about his moves. I think Zach is going to be more, or Kevin is going to be more controlled in his moves. And I mean, he did kind of think about it. He's like, I mean, if this is caught, this is my game, but Canada's gonna love it. Like, he's such a Superman that he knows that this is amazing for us, but it could kill him. So I think he's probably the one that I think he's the perfect choice because he's my pick to win anyways. Like, so
he's the perfect choice.
He's my perfect choice in any sense of the imagination.
I do. I'd be like, I do.
I'm turning into a cougar now too. Like, husband who? Kevin?
And when we're here, it's just us.
Yeah. You can't hear me. You can't hear. I'm coming to you from under my stairs. I've become Harry Potter here, people.
I was going to say, are you packing? What's going on?
No, I need a quiet place because out in like my basement, people are walking behind me. The dog is blah blah blah, and I need it. We're turning this into an office at some point. Like, we gotta paint the walls and get all the crap out of here, but we are gonna turn it into like a little office for me so that. But if I turn my camera around, you'd be like, what? Like,
I thought you were in the vault in the U.S. Big Brother house for a second.
I am. I'm under the Big Brother Canada house right now.
Are you rewiring some of the cameras?
Yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible. So Zach does it, middle of like ball 2 hours in.
With the
earring. And
so smart.
But who's on to him? The stoner. People have discounted Sarah as being the pothead of the group, but she's the only one that's like, something's about him, don't trust him, and she's kind of in with Brittany. So now, like, I got a favorite that's not trusting a favorite. I'm torn. I don't know what to do with these two. Like, I need to get Brittany onto Team Kevin so that I can have, like, I can't. And, like, Willow's gone another way, too, and I'm just like, you guys can't separate. You need to be a group before. I can't handle it. But, so, yeah, like, those two are onto him. No one else kind of suspects. In the middle of all of this, Cindy has started her game. Like, Cindy started her game basically as soon as she came off the block.
Yeah.
It's her BFFN strategy. So she was, like, talking to Risha and calming Risha down, thinking, okay, like, what is Eric saying? Wow, so far on this BBCAN 3 recap, I'm also learning Canada extorts their citizens. What does that mean, Eric?
He's say about me.
Oh, you live in a leprechaun house. He's just being
yeah,
he's jealous he's not here with us.
At least my leprechaun house took less than 10 minutes to build. Like, your house is taking, like, what, 3 months?
3 months. 3 months? John, we're on, like, month 7 now. Let's talk
about it. Really, then? My God.
Month 7.
Everybody, let's do a crowd fundraiser to get Eric some more paintbrushes. One. I think he just painted with a toothbrush.
I know. Every day he's like,
he's gonna rinse it out.
Every day I'm painting molding. I'm painting some more molding.
We've all said molding. That's so funny.
So so Cindy's doing her BFN. She's talking to Risha, thinking, and her gameplay is if Risha stays in the house, it looks like I was on her side. And then the next day she's out there doing the same thing with Pilar, and they're like, oh, I love you. And I'm like, what just happened? Like, you just nominated her because she didn't hug you, and now you're best friends. Like, so this is her strategy with the girls, is I'm just going to be your best friend, I'm going to pretend everybody likes you, and hope to God that nobody really talks. This is where she's going to kind of go down in flames, is if she starts talking, and then people she's talking to start talking.
That's what happens when they know that the little bit of their plan starts to work. It's like a soap opera. It's like Days of Our Lives. Like, nobody can shut their mouth. Like, they would just shut up. They would get away with their crime or their lies or this. You know, and it's that false sense of confidence when you have no social media, you have no, newspapers to read, and you're stuck with strangers.
Yep, exactly. And then the other alliance that kind of came out of this was a Zach Jordan alliance. So Zach is like the big 6'4" football player / pre-med student, and then Jordan is like the geeky bow tie guy. And so they're in an alliance, but it's a secret alliance. And I'm thinking, For Jordan, this is perfect. Not so much for
Mhm.
Zach, because Zach, no matter what alliance he's in, with his athleticism and with his like height, he's always going to be the target. But this is perfect for Jordan because Zach's not stupid either. He thinks he's a stupid jock. So now they got like 2 brains and brawn, and the brains and brawn, like the brawn is always going to go first. Like no one's going to, unless Jordan does something really awful, no one's going to vote out Jordan before Zach. So yeah, those are the alliances that happened, like that we kind of saw happen, and then we kind of went into they got their stuff back finally after
30 hours of figuring out that combination. I forgot what's his name. Figured it out.
Zach figured it out.
Zach figured it out. Yes. And
Zach
everyone got their stuff back out of
and
the
then
vault. I love the vault twist. I love
Then they had 45 minutes to get it all in the right spot to win a party. They always get to win parties. That's the thing in Big Brother Canada. Is they always get to win
fun.
Special parties, and they always get alcohol, so it's always going to be fun. Because we get. Wait till you see the amount of alcohol we get, John. You are going to be mind blown about our alcohol situation. Like the bottles of beer are like this big, like they're giant, and they always give them beer and liquor.
You need a napkin, drooling.
Yeah. So it would be fun. So then they got all their stuff together. Now they're all friends, and they all got the beautiful bedroom. I love that bedroom. So much better than last year's bedroom. Because last year's bedroom was like red and white, and I like this blue and white business that's going on. But we go into eviction, and they tell the house guests that all of their campaigning, all of their networking, for nothing. Canada is voting them out.
Amazing. I was like, you know what? So far, it's just so exciting from the very, very beginning. There's so much going on with Canada Big Brother and all the contestants. Oh my! I was shocked. Yeah. I was shocked too because they made everyone an HOA. They got to vote people. They didn't even know their names and all that networking. Poor Cindy with an S.
She's lucky. Like she's probably like, thank God I want to meet her because these people would hate me.
Not that bitch anymore.
Because Cindy's not playing to Canada. Like that's the thing. Like if they had if you're such a super fan and you watch the show, like it's not so much with US, but we are responsible for a lot of stuff. Like there's a lot of voting that goes on. Not so much evictions and stuff like that, but we get like for punishments and stuff like that. We have a lot of power. So the people in this show need to play as much to everybody that they're playing with as to us. Mm-hmm. And I think that's kind of where Risha kind of fell short too. Like she did try, and like I know like Cindy wanted her to campaign hard right away the first night, and she's like, no, they're not in the mood and stuff like that. Like it's okay, night Grandma. 1. But it's night 1, and I can see her point because it's night 1 and he's not.
Sorry, Dana, my mother's calling.
Oh, hi, Sam. Answer it. Say hello.
I'm literally doing a live show. All right, love you, Mom.
Hi, Sam.
It goes into my iPad. Sorry, guys. All about doing a live show. Okay, so Grandma Arissa says, oh, I don't want to campaign yet. They're not in the mood.
Would you campaign night 1? Night 1.
Have to. I mean, I get it because I'm probably close to her age, and we have all these young kids and their pimply little faces. I don't want to talk to them either. But you're in a game. You have to do it. You can't just. And I mean, it's tough for me too because you depend on your looks so much, but you can't.
Oh, John. But the thing is, like, they went into that house on March 19th. She was evicted on March 25th. There's 6 days.
She was sequestered, but hasn't entered the house, right?
No, they walked into the house on March 19th. It premiered on the 23rd.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was live when we saw it.
No. They went into the house I think it was like the day after all the media, like all the cast reveal.
Got you. And so a
So
lot of what we saw
yeah,
this
so
last
it's
time
not
was
like it was only like a couple of days. Like she had a lot of time to campaign.
it's how normally Big Brother works, period.
Yeah.
John, hello. So, yeah, she's a dildo. Can I say dildo?
Oh, Eric is saying, yes, we know you love the ball twist, of course.
Ball twist.
Because John likes big balls.
I like big boobs and big balls, and I cannot lie.
Yeah, so Risha gets evicted, and we find out through, like, cards. And, like, I feel kind of bad for her because, A, like, she's nominated by all these people in the house, and then her country says, we don't like you either. Like, it's kind of a little bit of a blow to the ego. Like, I feel so bad for her. And I voted for her to stay in the house.
But it was a close vote.
That's what they say. Are they really going to say, okay, we hated you so much? Like,
and it trended on Twitter. A Save Rissa.
There was a Save Risha campaign. I was part of that campaign. I wanted, because I'm like, you know what? Just because you're 40 doesn't mean you don't have game left in you. Like, they always go for the old. They always go for the old.
He's not old, Dana.
I know, but when you're sitting there with a 22-year-old and a 41-year-old, yeah, 40 is old in their eyes.
Making me emotionally eat.
I'm 42, John. We're not that far apart. Remember?
Are you?
I'm gonna be 40 in June. So, yeah.
I'm doing the rest of the show like this.
Yeah, so Risha's not old in my eyes, but to the 22-year-old and the 21-year-old, of course she's old.
Not my eyes either. I could have dated her.
Is she making you straight?
No, not. I like boobs, but then everything below is pixelated. So.
Yeah, so Risha comes out, and we learn from Marissa that she's going into sequester. Her and the first 5 have a chance to get back into the house, which is exciting to watch. Sucks for us. I'm going to be selfish here and say it really sucks for us because now we can't get them on the show
until reality recaps. Yes.
Because we can't have them on the show until week 6. But we did. Get your stuff ready, John. Eric, stop watching. Get your stuff ready.
Lean in.
Get your stuff ready. What? But we do have exclusive telephone interview with Risha by Eric. So, John, you got that ready? Eric can stop watching. He needs to be disconnected from the internet. But play it. Let's go.
Oh, I'm reading a tweet from Vince says, I think Comedy Joan and I should start a Twitter campaign for the gays to vote to save hashtag Rissa's boobs.
Rissa's boobs have their own Twitter.
I want to. Oh, they do. I need to start.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like at Risha's tits or something like that.
All right, so that's right. So Eric, we're sorry. We know you're just an anal little bitch. We tried to get it to play. It wouldn't play. So we're doing an
play, but it wouldn't go audio. So
it wouldn't go audio. It would play, but we couldn't hear it.
We thought you might want to.
And I are not as savvy technically as you are, and we're doing our best because you know what? Just because we're pretty doesn't mean we want to do everything. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of hold up my iPad and press play, and we'll hear about it. And I'm gonna. Oh, I can't mute my mic because then you can't hear it. Here we go. Arissa's interview.
Risha.
Whatever.
Hey, Risha. Eric here from YourRealityRecaps.com. Hey, girl. Hey. All right. So our first question for you is, being the oldest in the house and looking fabulous at it, by the way, how did you try to connect and bond with the younger house guests to save yourself?
Well, I mean, you know, I just tried to really get to know people and find some kind of connection, some kind of common bond. The balloon challenge actually proved to be a great opportunity for me with that because we were forced to stand there for extended periods of time. and I got to talk to people that, you know, I knew felt a little awkward around me. You know, Willow and JP were people that, you know, I just couldn't seem to get near. And then when I actually had the opportunity to talk to them, so I just tried to find common ground. And, you know, after working in the restaurant industry for almost 20 years, I've always worked with younger people than myself, and so I've always been able to form some kind of connection. And that's just, you know, going to my strategy going into the game was being the big sister in the Big Brother house, and that I wanted to be somebody that people could confide in or ask advice, and, you know, just about anything. Like, even Zach said to me the other day, is like, you know, you do some really fucked up shit, because, like, I do a lot of organic food and, you know, health products, and so, you know, I tried to connect with people and just be myself. And
Right. Well, we definitely saw that watching you, but let's jump into our next question, and it is, do you think that you had the votes to stay in the house over Pilar had Canada not had the power to evict this week?
well, I mean, going into the eviction, I knew that I was being evicted, but that was only because they had made the pact during the POV competition, and that nobody wanted to go against that pact. In fact, the house guests were really worried that if they did, that Canada would be really mad at them for that, and so they were sticking with the pact. But if there hadn't been a pact, and the house guests would have gotten to vote, I think I definitely would have had the vote, because there were people that said that they did want to vote for me, but they were just too afraid to go against the pact.
Very interesting indeed. All right, we know we need to wrap this up, so our last question is coming from a fan on Twitter, BBCAN Source, and they want to know, if you get the opportunity to go back into the house, what would you do differently?
Well, at this point in the game, because I was put into the situation that I was, I had to adjust my strategy. Of laying low and not being too physical in the competitions to begin with. That was my initial strategy going in. However, I did not get to do that because I was forced to compete in the POV. But my strategy as far as being the big sister in the Big Brother house, I would stick with that, because I think that's something, my nature is just part of who I am, and I definitely would continue doing that, and I would definitely continue playing hard and playing strong and being social and connecting with people on a personal level.
Well, thanks so much for taking the time to speak with us, Risha. We hope to see you back playing in the house again real soon.
Oh, thank you so much. I really hope to be back in the house as well. Thank you.
That about wraps up this interview. John, Dana, back to you in the studio.
I love her.
I love Eric's radio voice.
I do.
Well, it's like a gay Dick Clark.
I love her. I love her
too. I liked her so much better hearing the interview than I was kind of seeing on the last episode, and she is more social, and I think maybe at that point now I kind of have to take back my comment with her in the mirror, saying, you know what, I don't want to socialize. I think she already kind of knew. It's like, why waste your time? She's a cougar. She's in her 40s. She knows when it's like, there's no chance in that. And I get it, Arissa.
I would have loved to have seen this pact go down, though. This pact that she's talking about, we never got to see, and because there's no live feeds or anything, we never got to see what went down on that they didn't show us. So I would have
heard it here first. Yeah.
Yeah. I love her. I can't wait till she's out and we can actually talk to her, because I think she's gonna be one of those people that are just gonna tell it like it is and hold nothing back. Even on the sideshow, they were like, who did you like the most? And she told them who, and then who did you like the least? And she's like, Willow. So yeah, so she's not even gonna be like, oh, I loved everybody. I think she is gonna be one of the more real people and actually give you answers that you want to know, instead of just kind of being like fake night, like
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
And you know, we're so excited to have this opportunity to do house guest evicted interviews, at least over the phone, and do the audio. I'm doing the next one.
Yeah.
And, you know, because of the next 5 evicted, you know, you have to understand, like, you want to ask your questions, but our questions have to be approved because the next 5 are sequestered. So
yeah, because there were a few. I wanted to say there were a few people that tweeted me questions, and I did want to ask them, and I did actually have a few of them in my list of questions for her. But because she didn't know about the lack of live feeds, and she doesn't know that it's the first 5 that can get back in the house, those questions were taken off my list. So like we can't. You kind of have to keep your questions a little generic and like not reveal too much outside information.
exactly.
But yeah, so we are trying to get your questions on. Like, I know it's just it sucked because I was like, oh damn it, now I have to think of another question. Like,
and next time I'll even include your Twitter handles. So.
No, he did because only the one last question was from Twitter, and he did have the Twitter handle.
Ah.
And we can put it in the playlist on YouTube and stuff like that so that they can watch it.
We can put it on the playlist, but if you give us a question on Facebook, make sure you put your name because we want to mention you on the air.
Exactly. We want you to be part of our show and tweet us questions and comments and go into our chat room and talk to us, and we'll mention you because this is for you. We want to talk about what you guys want to hear so that you're not like, oh my God, these people drone on and on and on. But,
so Dana, being a Canadian yourself, if you were the first one evicted and you found out that Canada evicted you, would you still play the game?
Yeah, I would be devastated.
I would be totally devastated.
Like, my God, I was devastated when someone made a bad comment on me on the YouTube channel. You were like dropping me off a ledge.
Well, you know, on behalf of white people, I'm here to represent. Oops, sorry.
I hate you all.
Look at the karma. Look at the karma.
I hate you all.
We all know you like white people, so don't worry about that.
I hope so. So Vince has a question. He says, how cute is the thing with Johnny and Kevin? It's freaking adorable, Vince.
Oh, my God, Vince. I could spoon you like that, honestly. With a boob. We could each have a boob.
I just like, poor Kevin. He's like, this beautiful girl here, and this beautiful there, and this beautiful girl over here, and I'm cuddling with the gay guy. Like,
I'm telling you, that's how you play the game. And I would do it too. If the girls were like, John, I just love you, I know you're gay, but get over here. Come on. Put your hand on my bosom. That's right.
Now, would it be considered cheating or not, I guess not cheating, but would it be looked on as badly as like a straight guy and a gay girl like cuddling as it? I'm trying to get this out.
Dana, walk me through it. Come on, you can say it.
Okay, Cody and Christine.
Don't be trying to offend people. We already know you don't like white people, so now offend the gays. What are you going to say?
No, I'm just saying, like, Cody and Christine got so much flack for their friend relationship last season because they said they went over a line. If it was a gay guy and a straight girl having that same friendship with that same closeness and cuddling, is that bad too? Like, or a gay guy and a straight girl, like, you know what I mean? Like, if
unfortunately, with these dysfunctional standards that we have, are you talking about Canada or U.S. or both?
All of it, just in general.
Just bad. I think Canadians are a little more European than us and are a little more relaxed. I think U.S. not so much. We like to judge the crap out of every single thing, and I think the double standard is really bad. Do I personally think it's bad? Absolutely not. Do I think it's cheating? I think if you go on a show like this, you should be allowed to cuddle. You know, my partner would have no problem with me cuddling with boys and girls. I think just any kind of exchanging of fluids, he would have an issue with. Even though
I'm gonna go under my stairs now.
Fluids, mouth fluids, bottom fluids, everything.
Oh God, let's not talk about food anymore, please. No more fluids.
Fluids.
Oh, yeah. Exactly, because I saw nothing wrong with Christine and Cody's relationship last year, but like I keep thinking, had Christine been cuddling with Frankie so much, would that have been such a big deal? Like,
No.
you know, like I just think, I don't know, like you just find comfort with the people you find comfort with, and if you're not kissing them and you're not exactly like exchanging bodily fluids with people, it's a hug.
I think even
it's
all
a
the
friendship.
Stuff,
like
even all the stuff that happened the last season of Big Brother in the U.S. with Zach, you know, everybody's like, oh, he's gay, oh, he's this, he had the big, you know what, just because someone's comfortable with their sexuality, who gives a crap? You know what I mean? Like, you're in this house with strangers, you find someone that you can kind of connect to. You're not really there to have sex, except for some people in the past have done that. But you're not really there to exchange fluids. You're just there, but you need something. You don't have your partner or your family or your friends or any social media or outlet. Good for them.
You're going to go 75 days without any physical contact, like without any comfort.
Like Donnie last year in the U.S. Big Brother house. And sorry, Canadians, I'm making references to the Big Brother house in the U.S., but that's all I know. But like he didn't really connect with people. Look how isolated he was. So I'm glad. I think Kevin is a smart player. I think he has no idea how powerful us gays are because we will go to bat for you. Okay. Especially if we just think you're adorable.
Exactly. Johnny's just like in love with him, and you know Johnny met Evil Dick.
No.
Yes. Like, ugh. Who's calling me?
John, I'm getting hate tweets.
Okay, you can have it.
When you join the club, Dana.
What are they hating for you on now? What did you do? Who did you insult? Who's hate tweeting you? Put them on blast. Come on. Are they hurting
hate tweets are from Eric.
Of course they are.
God, what a... Go back to painting.
Yeah, go do your work. If you're always so busy, go work. Forget...
My God, aren't you busy? It's why we're doing these shows, because you're too busy, you little bitch.
Okay, so let's get into spoilers. Right. Ding, 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 ding. If you don't want to know what's happened since Wednesday, take out the earphones, people. Give us 5 minutes. Okay.
HOH. You did that for the deaf people in case they couldn't. I'm kidding. Now she hates whites and deaf people. Anyway, go on.
The HOH competition was an endurance competition. They had to like stand on these little platforms with ropes and cute little bottoms. Hello, Kevin in the underwear.
I've been called that, a cute little bottom.
Oh God.
Go on, Dana.
I'm a visual person, John. You can't do this kind of thing to me. I won't sleep at night. I know you too well. I don't need to see that. So they're holding on to ropes for dear life. The last one up wins HOH. Bobby, my Oakville boy, yay, rock climber Bobby, has won HOH. The first HOH of the season. And we have a new power alliance in the house called the Chop Shop. What do you think of that? The Chop Shop.
I'm gonna plead the
fifth. It's 6 people. This is a huge alliance. This is kind of like a Devonish alliance. It's Greg, Bruno, Bobby, Zach, Ashley, and Willow. So they got their 4 guys, and then they got their 2 girls to bring in the other girls, and then they'll cut them when they don't need them. Is basically what I'm thinking is going to happen. And we had the first 8 that fell off the thing participated in the Have Not competition, which was yesterday, and we have Neha, Brittany, Jordan, and Godfrey as our Have Nots. And we had our nomination ceremony, I believe it was today. You ready?
And? Oh my gosh, I don't know.
You need to sit down. Are you sitting?
On the floor?
Sit down. I don't want you to fall. Kevin and Brittany are on the block.
No.
Yes. Do you know what this has done to my heart? These are like these are my top two. This is my top girl and my top boy.
You just ruined my weekend. Why didn't you? I needed to unblock mine.
Apparently, God, like I've been seeing things on Twitter. I've been like, Britney's not the target. I think they want Jordan or God. Like, there's always like this talk of getting like a Jordan or Godfrey gone. Like,
right. If they want to blindside them, right?
Yeah, if the veto is used to put them up and just kind of say it's a pawn. And I believe the reason Bobby did this, because I saw him kind of talking about it a little bit on the feeds, was he just put up the first two people that dropped off the challenge. He was like, that's the easiest way to do it. He kind of pulled a Paul last season. And it was like the first two off the rope were the ones, and that was his reasoning. So it didn't seem personal or whatever, so that the one that stays doesn't hate him.
The first one's off, that means they're not good at challenges.
Yeah, like you would think, okay, these guys suck. Like, why don't we put up the last two because they're stronger? But, the first couple are always kind of the fluff people that
right.
They don't want to ruffle feathers. No one wants to be the one that makes a big move first and stuff like that. So that is what's happening now. I'm not quite sure. Greg is seeming to have a bit of a power trip when I've watched him on the feeds. I'm not quite liking him, and he needs to fix his hair. Can we be real about this, like, faux hawk thing he's got? It's awful. And he needs to spell his name properly. That's all I need to say about that.
Listen, there's a lot of names in there.
Fix your hair, spell your name right. Even Dan Kingsley on the sideshow called him Craig. Like, no one knows his name because it's so fucked up.
It's crazy, the names in Canada, in Canada.
That's not Canadian. No, but I've known tons of Gregs in my life. Never, ever have I seen it spelled this way. Ever. Like, this is just, it's bizarre. I don't understand. Like, what, my spell check goes crazy. Like, it's awful. So awful. But yeah, so that's what's happening. Any other comments from you, John? I know this is your first season, so...
You just blew me away with the spoilers. Holy Mother of God.
I know.
But, I do also want to say, too, that, you and I are doing backyard interviews at the end of the season.
Yep. And I have tickets to live shows. I am so excited.
Yeah, you live around the corner.
I do. I live like 45 minutes away from the studio.
You got live shows you're going to be reporting. Now, the studio audience is gigantic for this show in Canada as well, for the Big Brother Canada show. It's huge. The set looks amazing. I can't wait to hear your details about it. You and I will be in Toronto doing the backyard interviews this year.
I think you need to come up. You need to come up early, though. I think you need to come up in April and come to a show with me.
I will try.
I've never been
to Toronto.
I have 2 tickets to each of my shows, to 3 of the shows, so...
We did, and we can do selfies, too.
Yes. Well, not in the studio. Not in the studio, or they'll take your phone away. These people are like phone Nazis. No kidding. Like...
Oh, Nazis?
When I went... When I went to the finale, like, I understand phones off, blah, 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 right? And it was over, everybody was, I know, I'm going to wear a swastika. I just screwed myself. But everybody was off the stage, like, all the Big Brother people were gone, like, the studio was clearing out. I swiped up on my phone in my purse to check the time, and I swear to God, somebody from somewhere, like, there was, like, gods just watching, and they're like, put your phone away, and I'm like, it's over.
Oh, that.
Like, there's nothing to see. Stage is empty.
Well, I'm so glad that they're strict about that, and I would love to come in April, but you know why I can't come in April?
Yeah.
Because we're doing Reality Rally this year. And guess what? Everyone is as excited as Dana. We've got Big Brother
I'm
Canada
just jealous
players.
I'm not going, that's all.
I know. We got Big Brother players like Liza Stinton is going to be there. We're going to have interviews with her. What else are some of those Big Brother Canada players that are going? Anil
I love Anil.
Kissoon,
Yes, Anil Ramkissoon. He's so
Arlie
cute.
Shaban.
Oh my
Hey.
God, Arlie, I love him. Can you kiss him for me?
Yeah, well.
Great big one on the lips.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, he's so funny.
Is he white? Because
Yes, he's white.
oh, then you do like white people. So we're going to bring you all of that live. We're going to be live tweeting, doing all of the videos and interviews and everything. So we're super excited about that. All right. Should we wrap it up?
We should wrap it up. So you can find all of our videos, you can find all of my blogs, all of our information about Big Brother Canada on yourrealityrecaps.com/BBCAN. What else are we covering? We are covering Bravo, we are covering Survivor, Amazing Race, Hell's Kitchen for the first time. Vince's blogs on Hell's Kitchen are freaking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh, his RuPaul ones are amazing too. Loving this season of RuPaul. How about you?
I'm loving it, but you know, I'm a little disappointed because I've wanted to do my own show, and every concept that I came up with, I would go online to research it to make sure no one else was doing it, and guess what? Someone was doing it. Literally, my last concept was John's recap, the 5 things you need to know about the last episode. What do I find? John and John's top 5 reasons to watch the episode.
So who's your pick? Who's your favorite to win that?
Oh, I don't want to say. I'm upset.
Was it Trixie or not Trixie? Was it Pearl?
Pearl.
You liked Pearl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like
My
Pearl.
birthstone.
I don't like Pearl. I love Ginger. I love Ginger Minge. I am like all over Ginger Minge. I am. I love her. Stop it, John. You're so dirty.
The Big Brother Canada show.
So dirty. Yeah, so you can follow
but also follow Dana, but realityrecap.com. Donate. It's a great cause. It's breast cancer. Our Canadian players for Big Brother are there raising money for it. I know Liza's raising. Gosh, her goal is 10,000. I think she's over halfway there.
Oh, she's hit 8. I think she hit 8.
She's hit 8. So she does amazing on this. Go there and vote. Put your pretty money, Canada, in the reality rally bucket. Okay.
Exactly. There's so many of them playing. Like, just go do it. Go
do it.
Good cause.
Good cause.
Yeah, and then you can check us all our coverage at yourrealityrecaps.com. And /reality rally, or the reality rally stuff I think will probably be /reality rally. So all of our stuff will be there, and yeah, follow Eric and John around for a weekend. Lucky.
Yay!
Yay!
Follow you and I around for a weekend. So
yes, we will hit up Toronto big time. It's gonna be like close to our birthdays too, so we're gonna celebrate when you're here. Toronto's not gonna hit them.
Company dinner.
Exactly. So we will see you guys all. Same time, 3 o'clock on Fridays. Every week, right? Every week. Every week. And I will make that YouTube app work come hell or money. So that's all. So, stop laughing at me. So yes, we will see you all next week. Talk to you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.